If other people are uncomfortable, that is not your problem, that is their problem.
Gee, I wonder why people would be uncomfortable around you guys. I really don't know. I can't see anything uncomfortable or creepy at all here.
I want to tell other queer people that it is okay to be yourself. We won't stand for hatred.
Okay, I'll give this girl a point for being the only normal looking person in the video. And I will say, I of course am against hatred or violence too. I think we all are. Fortunately, anti-gay violence is very rare in America and the West nowadays.
LGBTQ plus people are strong and resilient. We're not gonna go away.
It's so important that we keep fighting for the right to be who we are, the right to love whoever we want to love.
Well, you're fighting for rights you already have, buddy. Gay people have all the rights. Let's not pretend gay people are denied any rights.
Like all civil rights movements that have gone before, we're not going to give up.
Okay, we get it. Gay people will never shut up. But is that really true about civil rights movements always continuing? Because the women's suffrage movement isn't still around, because girls got the right to vote. And the African American civil rights movement of the 60s, that eventually fizzled out, as the blacks eventually gained equal rights. Sure, there are still zealots out there who claim everyone is racist, but in general, blacks aren't still fighting for their civil rights, because they have them. And I think as time passes, the gay rights movement will continue to go through this growing phase we're witnessing right now. Because let's be real, ever since gay marriage was made legal across America, gays pretty much have all the rights they can get. Overall, gays have equal rights now. Yet some people in their activist groups and their videos, they still claim they don't. So they're either wrong or they're just trying to hold on to something, because otherwise they really got nothing to fight for. It's a little sad watching them struggle with this.
I'm still a proud gay man, okay?
Again, I just think this phrasing is pretty terrible. You can't say be yourself when your group includes transgenders who are being anything but themselves. It just sounds funny as hell when YouTube mashes them up with this be yourself message.
We have to be out and proud and visible where we can for the people where they can't.
I live Pride every single day.
Refuse to ever give up.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back! 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 What do we do?
Today we're taking a look at a video from Elle Magazine's Facebook page about an 8-year-old boy named Nemus who loves transforming into a drag queen he calls Lactatia. Yeah, that name's not a joke. He really calls himself that. This should be a doozy. Let's check it out.
Lactatia is the deviest diva you could ever think of. I've been wearing like my sister's tutus since I was like 3s and 4s, even like 2s, and I've been dancing around in like little pink dresses and stuff. So yeah, I think I've had lactation inside of me since I was born.
Well, that just sounds wrong. Great start, Elle Magazine. 12 seconds into your video and you got this kid saying he has Lactatia inside of him. That just sounds creepy. Not to mention the fact that his name sounds like lactating. You know, when pregnant women secrete milk from their breasts? This is a horrible start, guys.
And that's why I love that song, Born This Way.
We just want our kids to express themselves however they see fit, as long as it's respectful and they're nice people. We really don't care.
Okay, this really shouldn't be surprising, but look, the drag queen kid's mom is a gross, ugly, feminist-looking train wreck. Shocker. Let's go down the libtard checklist, shall we? We've got the edgy haircut with odd coloring. It's not red or blue, but close enough. Next, we got the nose ring, classic feminist attire. I see she went with the septum piercing in the middle there. Nice. Really goes well with her giant pig-like appearance. Finally, we got the tacky white trash tattoos all over her. Looks like she couldn't even be bothered to finish up the ink on her arm there. Very classy. And for bonus points, we've got this dead tooth right in the front here. Not really a feminist thing, just a gross, ugly thing. And once you see it, you can't look away from it. This is the woman who should be raising and protecting this kid Nemus. But she's not. If I was his parent, I wouldn't be showing this 8-year-old off all over the news and media as a drag queen, just to prove how forward-thinking and progressive I think I am. That's fucked up. Using your kids to virtue signal is disgusting. But we all know liberals love to do that. One day this kid is going to grow up and be very embarrassed about this little phase in his life. And a good parent would have prevented all this from going on TV and the internet, not encouraging it.
I like dancing, and I like performing, and I love, not only like, I love dressing up, It makes me feel very happy, like I am accepted.
The yellow wig with the red dress, and then the blonde wig with this dress.
When he was about 2, he came to me with Mr. Potato Head earrings and asked me to put makeup on him. So we did a little like drag photo shoot and he duck faced. It was very sweet.
I wonder what this kid's dad thinks about all of this. But hey, come on, let's be real. There's no father in this household. I'd put money on that. If there was a dad, there would be a voice of reason in this family. A dad would have stopped this cringy shit from going onto TV and the internet. An 8-year-old boy playing dress up at home is one thing. Parading him around as a drag queen on TV and the internet is a whole other story.
When he was about 7, we started watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I think when he saw that that was an actual art form and they could be whatever they wanted, I think he decided that that's when drag was going to be like his life.
I love them because they do what they want to do, and they're not afraid to do it.
This is the second time I've seen this kid being pushed out this summer. The other video was on the LGBT in the City channel on YouTube. Check this clip out real quick.
I think that anyone can do what they want in life. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If you want to be a drag queen and your parents don't let you, you need new parents.
No, kid, you need new parents. Or maybe just another parent, because your psycho-feminist mom is using you to virtue signal. She wants to prove she's down with the gay LGBT agenda that's really hot right now, just like Hansel.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
And this second video is much worse because the kid's drag on the street just makes him look like a cheap hooker. At least the Elle magazine video had a little production value in it. We'll get back to that one in a second, but one last thing about this video. The video is called Montreal's Drag Superstar Lactatia. Surprise, surprise. This fucked up liberal family is from Canada. Another big shocker. Now back to the first video.
He used to be called Peaches Demure. That was the original drag name. It's only been a few months since like the name Lactatia has been around. His sister picked it for him.
Lactatia is a diva all time.
I ain't a diva and you are not a diva. I am the real diva up in here.
You know what? I think I'm getting it now. Like the mom said, her kid Nemus started watching RuPaul's Drag Race and became obsessed with it. I can tell because everything the kid's saying sounds like something he's repeating from a show. I'm a diva. I'm a boss bitch. He had to hear that shit somewhere, and now we know where. He heard him say stuff like that on RuPaul's show. Kids are very easily influenced, and this is something he probably watches every day. I get that. I was a kid once too, and as a kid, I did similar things with the TV shows I watched. I love Ninja Turtles, so I bought the toys and even dressed up like Michelangelo on Halloween. Not unlike how this kid is dressing up like the characters on his favorite show. Only difference is, if I tried to dress up like the Ninja Turtles every day, my mom would have had enough sense to tell me to stop. This feminist mom, on the other hand, is doing quite the opposite. She's encouraging her kid to dress in drag every fucking day. Hell, she's doing his makeup and helping him put the clothes on. It's a fucking freak show. And again, this is also about virtue signaling for her. Being bi, gay, or trans is really hip right now. And encouraging your kids to be transgenders or drag queens is what liberal parents like to do to make themselves look progressive and open-minded. Think about it like this for a minute. What if this kid was obsessed with a different TV show? Maybe something a little more masculine like My Ninja Turtles or maybe Power Rangers. Do you think his feminist mom would be encouraging him to dress up like a ninja every day? Because I don't. I think the mom would be like, hey kid, that's fine to wear on Halloween, but tone it down a bit in public. Which is what she should be saying about this drag stuff too, but hey, that's hip and progressive and really hot right now.
My Hansel, so hot right now. Hansel.
And I know this kid wouldn't be in the news and featured on various websites if he was dressing up like the Green Ranger. It wouldn't be a news story or anything at all. Just a kid who likes to dress up, which is still what it is now with the drag queen shit.
I know people would like go up to their parents and tell them that they want to be a drag queen, and then their parents would be like, you shouldn't even know what that is. I don't think that that should be a thing. I don't think that other people should judge what people do.
Interesting. You don't think people should judge what other people do, huh? So I know it sounds cool to say you don't judge people, but you do, kid. Everyone judges people, Lactatia, and it's not even inherently bad. Also, it's pretty ridiculous to say people shouldn't judge people when you want to be a drag queen and enter their beauty contest where, yeah, they judge everyone and pick a winner. wiener. A winner, I mean, not a wiener. Although all the drag queens do have wieners, I think. So don't try to play this we don't judge people thing. Especially when your favorite TV show, RuPaul's Drag Race, is based on fucking judging people in drag queen contests. This makes no sense.
If you're shy because of people that don't want you to do something, then you have to just man up and be like, okay, I'm not listening to you. I can do what I want, and this is what I want to do.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Looks like a walking chess piece or something. What the fuck am I looking at? If I saw that walk into a room as a kid, I would fucking shit my pants. I hope this Lactatia kid isn't traumatized.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
Whoa, now that's just plain creepy. Little too long on the hugging there, guy. Back off.
They will always remember your energy. Left foot forward. There you go. And chest up, head up. When you give them your face, just do it like it's a rainbow sweep, as in you're gonna take in all of this wonderfulness.
I'm not seeing much wonderfulness. I'm just seeing a creepy dude with fake tits and too much makeup on. Oh, and he's grooming this kid live in the video. What a fucking shit show.
Take voguing classes.
Oh, you take voguing classes? By the time you turn 12, you are going to be a weapon of mass devastation.
I'm gonna be honest here. This kid doesn't look like he has any skills to me. Sure, he's young and can learn, but he's certainly got no natural dancing abilities. Sorry, kiddo. Loving a hobby like drag is one thing, but being good at it is a whole other ballgame. Kid looks like a white boy wannabe dancer. Play that funky music, white boy. He's got no moves, no swagger at all. Hate to be too critical on him, but you gotta be able to dance to do this shit. And to be fair, this whole shit show isn't really the kid's fault, but I gotta be straight up here. The kid can't dance.
A lot of people ask me if I'm gonna be a drag queen forever, and it's always the same answer. Probably. I hope I'm still gonna be a drag queen. And if I'm not, that's totally fine. But I really hope that I can keep my lactation inside of me for the rest of my life.
I really doubt it. This looks like a phase to me. In a few years he'll grow out of this, but unfortunately for him, the internet never forgets. I have a feeling these videos are gonna come back to haunt this little family. Lactatia or Nemus or whatever he calls himself, this kid's never gonna live this shit down. Imagine him in high school in a few years trying to be normal and then boom, all his friends see this video and laugh their asses off. He's gonna be an outcast for life because of this shit, which will make him resent his mom eventually. This is why kids need fathers, people. Families need a voice of reason, and a strong male role model really helps too, especially when you're raising boys. It's really the mom's job to protect the kids from shit like this. But unfortunately for Lactatia, his mom is the worst. And Elle magazine isn't doing him any favors either. The media just likes to latch onto stories like this to prop up their pro-LGBT, anti-traditional family narratives. It's getting fucking ridiculous and needs to stop.
I think that anyone can do what they want in life. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If you want to be a drag queen and your parents don't let you, you need new parents.
You need new parents.
Put it this way in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, that the message will be peace and safety. The word peace there literally means the end of war, the end of conflict. There will be harmony and unity and peace on earth and goodwill towards men. This will be the new utopian era. The word safety means there will be certainty, there will be stability, physical and economic security. These two things have powerful attractions to most people, because we live in a broken, wounded, and violent world that's troubled with all sorts of ugly things. And the idea that one person can come on the scene and by almost a wave of a wand or divine caveat or just simply political muscle can make all of that ugliness go away and bring peace on earth. And most importantly, the word that Jesus used was deception and delusion. That men will be deceived and they will be deluded.